Yeah. Look at that. Just wiped them out, dude. Love it. What is up, everybody? It's Bloodstalker. We're back with a whole new game called Prevent the Fall, otherwise known as PTF. I almost said PTW again. It's made by D.W.S. It came out on the Steam store on May 29, 2017. Yep, WASD, we all know the drill. Now, you can also hit Shift. I won't tell you that. There we go. I'll do it now. Look at that. I'm baller. So anyway, I got a key from this by the developers through Keymailer, which I joined up on back in December of last year. Now, this is not a sponsored video or anything like that. I do want to tell you guys that there's a lot of you guys and girls who are subscribed to me who are doing YouTube as well. Now, if you're interested in trying to get free games out there, possibly, it may not be something you want or request at first, but it's potential to get some games, get a free game and try it out and be able to do a video on it and help you with your channel as well. Now, I got the key this weekend, checked it out. I've actually played a couple little dungeons in it. Now, the dungeons are a random order. It's not like you get the same one. You can start in 3 different difficulty levels. You can, you've got your options menu. The controls, it's not as crazy as most RPGs are. Now, this is an RPG, by the way. It is early access, and it is an indie game, so it fits perfectly into our channel. Now, your controls, like you said, you got jump. It's pretty simple. I love how you can just hit C and opens up your inventory menu. I've been hitting I the whole time. You can also hit P for your player. It tells you all your equipment and stuff. Now you can carry multiple pieces of equipment. Like you can carry all this stuff. And it's basically a arcane wand, a staff. You can get all those items and have them equipped at the same time and just switch through them, cycle through them by hitting the R key, and I'll show you. Loot and equipment. So now we've got to hook this stuff up. So you hit C again. Just right click on it. You can see it gets equipped. So nice. Now weapon switching. You can do R, switch to your right hand. Get it? R, right hand? Yeah. Or Q. Don't get it because it makes no sense. Now you can cycle through your weapons. Now your sword is going to primarily be your right-handed weapon. Now each one has a special attack. Get your basic attack. This one's got a thrust and a taunting whirl. Looks so frilly, doesn't he? It's pretty awesome. Now you also have the staff. That's your earth blast attack. You got roots. I don't see what that really did. You got granite skin, which looks just baller. I love that. So anyway, you also have your shield. Oh, no. You also have your shield. You got to do that on the other arm. Pretty cool, huh? I look pretty mean. Yeah. Okay, anyway. So, you can do a block. Oh, let's put the sword in my right. There we go. Alright, now we can continue east. Alright, so this is just your basic tutorial. The game, though, is pretty good. I actually like it. If you're a hardcore RPG fan, I'm going to tell you right now, this is not necessarily going to be your cup of tea because it's too easy. But it's a new game, new access coming out. Who knows what it's going to ultimately be. But control-wise, it's very simplistic. It's not a very tough challenge. Now, here, the basic tutorial just tells you what to do. You can pick up the barrels. And we'll only find one thing in here. This is always the same. Found a key. Oh, wow. Key. Yay, key. Now we're going to learn about combat because of this. So we got to fight the spider. Yeah. That's right. You don't get anything off of them. You get experience. That's about it. Come out here, and we've got a nice goblin out here. Yeah. Who's your daddy now, boy? All right. So, in a nutshell, that's the tutorial. Now, once you've completed a dungeon, at the very beginning of the dungeon, we'll run back in here. I don't think it's in here. You always run, by the way. Shift will just make you do that. Yeah, usually, like the entrance to the dungeon will tell you, hit this button right here, be on the wall or something. We can just hit escape, back out of the dungeon. Ta-da! Now, this is where things get interesting. This is basically where the primary part of the game takes place when you're not in a dungeon. In here, you have a storage chest. I have not filled one up yet. I got the first row filled up once. That was one time. So anyway, this is where you interact. Now, you currently have 5 things you can do. You can retire out of the game by hitting 5. You can hit 4. You can tweak your gear. Let's basically go to your options, just like it says. You've got, I'm looking for gear, so you can buy stuff from him. He's got a dagger. We only got 6 gold. He wants 12 for it. So we're screwed. I can't afford that. So he just says, shakes his head and moves on. If you've taken a level, you can do your points here. We haven't done it yet. We're going to adventure because we don't have anything and we need stuff. A wizard who will pay well for wolfsbane, which I hear is in a nearby cave. Okay. Now you can also take a group. You can find servers, which there aren't any out there really right now. I don't know if it's because it's not available or the game's just really new. There's not a lot of people playing it yet. So, I mean, chances are there's not anybody out there yet. And unfortunately, that'll hurt games like this if it doesn't get a big following or a halfway decent following to play with other people online. But you and your friend can also do that. Because when you go to I'm looking for adventure. Okay, I'll go take care of that. Then it'll ask you, do you want to handle it solo? I'll form a party so you can host a party. So if you've got friends, you can invite them along. Or if you've got a party, I mean, everybody's already connected, you can just join in. I'd rather join somebody else's party. Again, there's nobody there. So we got to go back through this again. So you do all this. Yeah, we're going to take care of it. We're going to handle it solo. So far, I've fought in 3 or 4 dungeons, and I've been able to handle them all solo. See how it's written on the wall? Exit dungeon with Control X. It's always Control X, or what does it say? Or hold system button. Oh, that's if you're using a controller. Wow, these are all different to me. Let's get our sword out because... Oh, look at that damage. Oh, yeah. Again, this is just a primal hack and slash type game. It is not very intricate at the point. It's not very deep in that aspect, but it is pretty fun. I've rather enjoyed what I played for so far. I actually recorded a video on this. Unfortunately, it only recorded like 8 minutes of it. I don't know what's going on. Critical and I played last night for a great deal of time. And, are you guys going to get trapped in that? They should get damaged. See, that's what sucks, though. If you get an attack combo, you got to watch out. Screw you, hippie. So we're going to look around. But anyway, me and Critical recorded like 3 hours last night on 7 Days Die. Made the 7-day horde. I hope he's still going to show his footage of it, because it was really good. I mean, it just goes to show we're all having the same problems with the 7-day hordes. They're just not that badass. But the sad part was we had a walking horde, a huge walking horde, come walking through right as the horde night was starting. So we had to deal with that. So that was kind of fun. You hippie. Go throw your rocks. Oh, I got a razor sharp axe. Alright, now you can't... If you're in a dungeon and you level... Let's put all that on. You can... stop it. I'm getting nervous here. P. You can, like, equip stuff and all that, but you cannot do your points, level points that I know of as of right now. So look at that. So we got a razor sharp axe. That thing's 8. We're going to start using that. I actually had one in my other game, but it took me like my 3rd dungeon. This is like the best weapon I've gotten so far. 8 damage. Look at these little candy. These look like candy corns, I swear to God. It's just like big ones. So let's see what we get in here. A recruit ring. Damn, I already got one. There we go. Oop. So gotta stop doing that. I just need to hit C. It's easier. I don't know why you have an inventory menu when you can hit C. It's just right there. Okay, we need to go in there in a minute because there's a big ass spider we gotta kill, I'm assuming. I'm basically just exploring the whole outer lines of this because look at that. Oh, this is what's awesome. Hold on, I'll show it to you. Oh, dropped him like a bad habit. Watch this. Yeah. Look at that. Just wiped them out, dude. I love it. Alright, I want to explore all this because you never know what's in here. I mean, this is a good old-fashioned hack and slash game. Nothing special about it, nothing fancy, no bells, no whistles. Just as is fun game. I like little simple games like this. I consider this like a relaxing game to myself. There's a big-ass spider in here. There it is. Look at the damages for real. Oh, hell, look at that. Bam! Oh, you're dead. Ring of health. Hitting C this time. So, ring of defense. What's the ring of health? I want the ring of health. Screw you, hippie. Alright. So, we've collected 1 rare tome, 1 remaining. Oh, crap. I've, like, missed some stuff, haven't I? I thought this was going to be easier than that. Apparently not. See if there's anything in here, even. It's very peculiar. Very peculiar, I tell you. Oh, crap. That's one thing about this game is, I mean, it's not hard, but it's grindy. I mean, let me rephrase that. It's an RPG. Now, the cool thing about this is the fact that if you're wanting to play like a mild RPG, but you're not a diehard fan, this is a good game to try out and play. I'm no joke. It really legitimately is. Maybe I need to go down this way. That's the beginning of it. So we'll come in here. Those are the exits in front of us. I'm missing something somewhere. No, we've been in this room. There it is right there. Yeah, now we did it. Sorry. I'm an idiot. Alright, son. We just go back to home. Let's do the Control X. Did it do it? Yeah, it did it. That's kind of cool. So we got a bunch of crap. I mean, check it out. We have our sword, of course. We now have a razor sharp axe. We've got a health ring. We've still got our shield, our crappy shield. And we got a recruit ring. So, and of course our staff. And then we got this extra ring of defense. As of right now, you can't really sell stuff to him. Okay, I seek training. No, I don't. I can't seek training yet. See, I'm looking for adventure. No, I don't want to do that yet. Oh. Well, yeah, we might as well. A mage is offering coin for ginseng, and there's a surplus in a nearby cave. Well, looks like we're going to a cave looking for some ginseng. Boy, they're not too far off for the truth on that. Boy, it's like really trying to I don't know if you guys ever heard it, man. People get serious about ginseng. I mean, they pack some heat. Gonna do it solo. So you guys will have to let me know, because I know some of you guys play RPGs. I mean, the last couple of RPGs I played is Edengron and barrel, nothing useful. Is Edengron and then Guardians of Ember, which I got a while back. Now, based on those games, I mean, I like Edengron probably the best. It's probably one of my favorite ones. We haven't played it in a while. I need to play some more of it because they've done a ton of updates to it. But I'm kind of letting them do a bunch more, so just have to get to re-experience it again. Because I think they're going to be doing a wipe soon. I think they might have already done it. I have to look into that. But for just a basic hack and slash, this is kind of just, I mean, it reminds me of the old PSP days when I used to have I had like a dungeon game on there. You know, you stayed above ground to do all your business, and then you go under and go through all these dungeons and stuff and just loot. Just go after gear and stuff like that. I'm level 2 now. Oh, I think this is a 3-time. Oh, how did that not kill me? Ginseng collected. So this is going to be one of those keep going for a while, I guarantee it. Which is alright, because I want to show y'all some of the game and everything you can do. There's lots of different environments as far as the dungeons go, as you can see. I mean, I've seen probably about 3 or 4 different ones, variations. Some of them, only 2 so far, look the same. Now, the only enemies I've seen are goblins, spiders, large bats, giant bats, stone burrow soldiers, and like the giant, what do you call it, giant spider we fought. That's really about it. So I don't know what all mobs are in the game right now. If they're planning on, I'm sure they plan on adding more. Because it's kind of boring just fighting them all the time. Razor sharp sword, really? You do 8. Yeah, I need you in my life. Okay, let's see what this does. Oh, that's a lot faster. Wow. It's just like our other one, just a lot fast. Man, there's a big difference between the levels on those. I like it because it does the same amount of damage as that axe. But the axe has that nice little nice attack. But you know what? That's the one thing I do like about this game is you can equip them all and just switch between them yourself. You don't have to re-equip them or anything like that. So that's pretty baller. That's a nice little aspect. And again, now I'm not an RPG expert, so I don't know if that's like a thing in all of them now or what. Oh, I see you trying to sneak up on me. Oh yeah, Warhammer. Now I'm poisoned. I'll be alright though. Is there anything? You find nothing useful. Screw you. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Got a Warhammer. We can go ahead and equip that. I've had the Warhammer before. It's pretty cool. You can scroll out, by the way, and like zoom in. You can't get a first person. Now the Warhammer's pretty cool because it's got that crush blow, which doesn't look like a crush to me. I think he'd take it over his head. But he's got the wind up. Now the mace, though, the mace is baller. I guess it's the end of the dungeon. Got a dagger. Well, check that out. See, we're filling up our weapon slot. Now, this is where it starts getting confusing scrolling through them, man. You got to remember, like, count. All right. Exit the dungeon. So you guys are kind of seeing the basic gist to it. As you level up, you'll unlock other abilities down there at the bottom, or they'll add them to it. Now we get to see us do some training here. Let's check that out. Now, right now, you've only got literally 4 things to do. You've got your dexterity and intellect, stamina, and strength. So this is hack and slash, man. I'm going for strength, melee damage. The next one I'll go for is dexterity, because that gives you some bonuses with weapons. The other stuff, well, I'm sure it'll give me something eventually, but I don't know. So we're going to slap that sucker in there. Right now you cannot sell items, so I don't know what's up with that. And that's about all the storage you got. So, yeah, things are going to get kind of weird all of a sudden for us. So as far as the game goes, you guys let me know what you think about it. I mean, it's a basic RPG from the ground up. It's built on Unity, by the way, or Unreal Engine. It's not bad. The minimum requirements, 64-bit OS, either Service Pack, Windows 7, 8, 10, at least a dual-core processor, 4 gigs of RAM, and at least a GTX 730 or Radeon R7 240. So that's not bad graphically. High-end, quad-core. Oh, now I love it. Now they say Intel i5 or AMD Ryzen R5. They just completely screw the FX out. They don't care about you. A GTX 970, which I've got, or a R9 290. I have an R9 380 that actually I gave to Wedge the other day. I tried to put in Wedge's box and we couldn't do it. Unfortunately, it wouldn't fit. He's got a desktop, so that's why it wouldn't fit. Anyway, I'm rambling on. So you guys let me know what you think about the game. Personally, my overall view of it is it's a fun little get lost in, but you can continue getting lost in it game. You can stop, not play it for a while. You want to go kill and just go through hacking stuff to death, pop it on. I mean, for someone my age group, and even some of you guys that are younger, even, you might understand it, but we grew up on the side scroller like Mario Brothers, then it evolved to a little bit of fighting games. They tried to do sports game in that method. Then it became hack and slash games that kind of got our attention. And that's where you just went out and killed everything you could. And people don't realize it, but games like Rygar, Aircow Warriors, Castlevania, those were hack and slash games. It really, it didn't take no skill. I'm not going to lie. If I'm hurting your feelings, I apologize. But it didn't take skill to play those games back then. It was just pushing a button. I'm not saying that this is just pushing a button, because there is other aspects to an RPG like this. You got your weapon combos, things like that. You look for efficiencies in a game like this. But if you're not a hardcore RPGer and you want to try one out, this is the best one to try out right now, I think. It's easy to learn, very simple to get into. It's not very overtly exaggerated. And if you get into it now, you could see it develop and you'll understand it better. Or at least follow it and keep it on if you're interested in it. But if you're in a hardcore RPGer, this game will bore you probably really quick. You'll probably get through it really fast and be like, all right, I'm done. So don't jump into this with the expectation this is going to be an awesome RPG, or if that's what you're into. It's going to be something that it's going to be backward step for you from a lot of the ones you're probably playing now. It could be a frontward step, depends on what you're playing though, like I said. Anyway, guys, I rambled on long enough. Thank you guys all for all the support for the channel. As of last subscriber count, we're up to 420. I'm just going to leave it right there. We'll pass through this conversation. I say hey to you, you say hey to me. 420. Wow, that's all I'm saying. I mean, I'm excited, guys. You guys make this possible every day, and a lot of you guys are also, a lot of guys and girls, a lot of you folks are getting into YouTube too. And I offer this, and I tell you anytime you have questions about it, or just anything. And I don't know everything about YouTube. I don't play that way. But if you have questions that you're not unsure about something, by all means, send me a message on Steam. Send me a message on YouTube. I don't mind answering it, because it's if you're trying to get into it, it is very overwhelming at first if you don't understand the rules of everything. So if you have questions about stuff, by all means, ask me. I don't mind helping you guys out. But that's all I got. We're gonna have to say adieu for today. Leave a comment down below what you think of the game. I mean, I'm going to keep an eye on it. I was given the key for free. I think that was awesome. I'm going to keep it on. I'm going to play it. Probably, this will be my game I play while I'm just screwing around, or while I'm uploading a video or something. So I'm going to have fun with it. As they do updates, I might do some more videos on it, show you guys off. If you guys want to see more of it, let me know down below. But as always, I've been Bloodstalker. This has been Prevent the Fall. PTF. And as always, peace out, y'all.